Hey guys, it's Mannequin here, and welcome to episode 6 of the MOAB with Every Gun Show with the shotguns. It's the final episode of the shotgun series. We're playing Domination on the map Dome, and we're using the model 1887 with the damage proficiency, and I'll explain why I'm using that proficiency later. First, I want to say I apologize if you hear any background noise. They're working on top of my house, like they're working on the roof or something, and there's a lot of hammering in the background. I was going to wait till they left, but they're not going to leave until around 6 o'clock my time in the afternoon, and I wouldn't be home around that time. So I have to do this now. So if you hear any background noise, I apologize. And yeah, so this model 1887, I was a little bit scared that I wouldn't be able to MOAB with this gun, because a lot of my friends, when I first started recording with the USAS, they were like, oh, you're gonna love the model. I bet you can't wait to get to the model. And they just kept telling me all these comments about this gun. I was like, why? Is it really good? And when I said that, they just started laughing. I was in a full party when I asked this. I was like, is it really good? And they just started laughing. I was like, I'm not telling a joke. I'm really asking, is it good? And they were like, no, it's probably the worst shotgun in the game. So I was getting a little bit scared. They were like, have you ever seen someone run around with the model? I was like, no. And they were like, there you go. But then again, why would you run with a model if you could have a striker? That was my way of thinking. So I was a little bit scared, but I had a feeling, who knows, maybe I'll be able to get it. And when I finally got to the model, I was like, okay, the time has come. Let's see how bad this gun really is. And before you get the damage proficiency, I'm going to say this. It is a pretty bad gun. I didn't enjoy it without the damage proficiency, and this move always seems to work. If you fake going one way and then go back the original way, that always seems to get people. I think I do that like 2 more times in this game, and those 2 times I think I actually get kills instead of assists. And right there I saw some guy and I end up running into the dome instead. And there's going to be a host migration. One of the few times that it happens, but after a host migration the connection seemed to get worse. I don't know why it even decided to choose a different host, or maybe the host left. I don't know what happened. So back to what I was saying, this gun without the damage proficiency, it just doesn't cut it. It takes 2 or 3 shots to kill, and that's just way too long for a model, because the model has like this weird old school pump action animation. It reminds me of like a BB gun that I used to have, and I don't know, it just takes way too long. So the damage proficiency, once you put that on, it kind of makes it a more 1 to 2 shot kill consistently. And once you put on that damage proficiency, I actually really enjoy this gun. And right here, this guy starts off with the striker. He ends up dying, and he's gonna spawn pretty much behind me in that B building. I kill, or I get the assist, counts as kill right there, and he comes out of there and he completely changed shotguns to the spaz. So I took a spaz to the face pretty much. But yeah, so the only proficiency I would recommend would be damage. Range would be okay on another shotgun, but with the model, yeah, you're gonna shoot further, but it's gonna take 2 or 3 shots to kill, and that just doesn't seem worth it to me. Right here, it does take 2 shots, really close, surprisingly, to kill with the model, but damage proficiency by far is the best proficiency. And one proficiency caught me off guard, and it was the attachment proficiency on the model. And the reason it catches me off guard is because you can't even have one attachment on the model. It's completely naked. You can't put anything on it. You can't put extended mags, you can't put the grip, you can't put anything pretty much. And it catches me off guard that Infinity Ward will put the attachment proficiency if you can't even put one. And that's a shame, really, because the model would have been a lot better if you could put the extended mags on it. I really think it could have been a lot better with extended mags, because I would run into buildings or into rooms and I would pretty much clean out the room, but then once I needed to reload, someone would come around the corner and just wipe me out completely. And right here, you'll notice that the range on it's pretty good, and I lagged right there. I don't know what happened, and I ended up getting killed by the guy that's also using the shotgun. I think he's still using the spaz. So he was pretty much killing me most of the time. I think as soon as I get the MOAB, he ends up killing me also. So my review of this gun is going to be a 4 out of 5. Pretty much the same score as the KSG. It was pretty fun to use, but very frustrating, because I really just wanted to finish with the shotguns, because the shotguns were fun to use, but I would rather use an assault rifle or submachine gun, in my honest opinion, or maybe even a light machine gun, because the shotguns, they might be fun for some people, and they were fun for me, but only for a short while. After that, it gets really frustrating to use a shotgun. It really does. And there were 2 straight nights that I had like 6 MOAB fails each of those nights with the model. So I was like, oh my god, I hate you, model. Come on, just MOAB for me once. That's all I'm asking, is once. So then after those 2 nights, I was like, alright, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter until I get the MOAB. And that's what I did. I pulled an all-nighter, and this is finally the game that I ended up getting. It was like at 7 o'clock in the morning. I pulled an all-nighter for it pretty much, and as soon as I got it, went straight to bed. I just said, you know what, screw this gun, let's go to bed. Because, oh my god, in that one all-nighter, I think I had 11 straight MOAB fails and all this other kind of crazy MOAB fails. So I was getting really close, but I was falling short. And then finally I was able to get it. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy right there. But yeah, if you like to use shotguns or you're looking for something different to use, try out this model or try out any shotgun that I've used so far, because that's pretty much why I made the show, so I could try out different guns that I normally would pretty much overlook. Like, now I actually like all the light machine guns except the PKP. Oh, I hate that PKP. But I originally would probably never use a light machine gun. Like, if I was just going to pick up this game right now and I just wanted to just play it for fun, I probably wouldn't use light machine guns. But after I started the show and after I finished the light machine guns are actually pretty fun to use. So now I enjoy the game a lot more, and I've actually become a better player because of the show. Because if I'm not running scavenger and I have to pick up someone's like random gun, I actually know how to use it, because this show has really led me to, I guess, adjust my playing style depending on what gun I'm using. So now that I'm actually done talking about the gun, I actually have some important news about the show. I have no idea where I'm going to take the show, because this coming week I'm actually going to take a break from uploading anything show related. But I don't know where it's going to go from here on out, because I don't know if I'm going to go with the snipers next or with the machine pistols as secondaries. Because originally with episode 1 on the M4A1, I had said that it was pretty much only going to be the primary weapons. But after I finished the shotguns, I was originally just going to call the show quits. I really was. I was like, alright, I'm done. But a friend of mine was like, no, come on, keep trying, try the snipers. But I'm not a good sniper. I'm saying this right now. I'm not a good sniper. The highest kill streak that I've gotten so far with the sniper is probably like 11 or 12. I'm still on a break from Call of Duty, so I don't know exactly if I can actually get a MOAB yet, but I am going to play this weekend, so I'll figure out this weekend. But yeah, the playing style that I have with the sniper, since I'm not a good quick scoper, it's like aggressive at times, but then most of the time I'm staying back and waiting for them to come to me. That's the way I play with this sniper, and that's the way that I'm effective with it. And right here you're gonna notice I'm gonna stay in this building because there's a recon drone out there, and I don't want to be tagged. If I'm tagged, then most likely they're gonna know where I am and I'm gonna end up dying. But back to what I was saying, so my sniping playing style, it's not very entertaining to watch. So I was wondering, if I do decide to upload snipers, would it be okay if I get some kills with secondaries? Because every single episode that I've uploaded so far, all the kills have either came from the primary gun that I'm using, like the model that I'm using right now, or from my knife. I have never picked up another gun. I haven't used a secondary. So if I decide to use snipers, would it be okay if I use my secondary, or would it be okay if I play a more conservative approach, like if I'm actually aiming down sight and I'm not going all Sir Grizz and quick scoping everything that moves? Because I can't do that. I really can't. I used to be a good quick scoper in Modern Warfare 2, but that was so easy to quick scope, and I think it is pretty easy right now to quick scope in this game too, but it's completely different to quick scope someone else using a sniper compared to someone using like an assault rifle and it's like completely shooting at you with almost his full clip. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with the show, because I might go to the machine pistols. I'm still not sure. Just need your guys' opinion if I should even continue the show. So the game's already going to come to an end, and surprisingly no one made any noise in the background. I don't know if they just randomly decide, hey, we're going to take a 10-minute break until he's done with the commentary or something. I don't know. So there will be an annotation on the top left that'll take you to the previous episode. There will be an annotation on the top right that'll take you to episode 1 of whatever I decide to do, and as soon as I get the MOAB, that guy kills me again with the shotgun. I'm surprised that I actually stayed away from him until I got the MOAB. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy all the shotguns. There's a playlist if you want to see any of the shotgun episodes that you may have missed, and I actually get more than 3 kills or 2 kills with this one. And right here I run into the dome, and surprisingly I end up alive. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how people didn't see me end up killing the guy that had been killing me a lot. But yeah, the game's already gonna come to an end. Like I was saying, there's a playlist that you can watch on my channel, and I die by him again. And this is Mannequin, and peace.